Hello, this is Max. Today, there's a story of how a beautiful girl tried to win back her boyfriend, but in the end, she became a lawyer. You can subscribe to the channel after watching. It helps us a lot in realizing the content. In sunny California, a young woman cruises around campus on her bicycle, a pink envelope nestled in the themed basket. Guiding her journey is a destination well known to her, the Delta Nu Sorority House. Once there, she fulfills her mission, handing over the letter to one of her sorority sisters. This commences a collaborative effort as other sisters contribute their words to the card. The letter continues its voyage through their hands until it lands before Margot and Serena. These two recipients unite the letter with its envelope, carefully slipping it into the crevice of a bedroom door. Perpetuora, Bruiser, encounters the pink envelope secreted beneath the door and fetches it, delivering it to his owner. Elle retrieves the letter, bestowing a kiss upon a photograph of her boyfriend, Warner Huntington III. Her day unfolds with a rendezvous with her closest friends, the occasion ripe for discussing a proposal. Among her friends, Margot and Serena exude optimism, convinced that this evening will culminate in Elle's engagement. In contrast, Elle's chances are skeptically brushed off by others. The trio embarks on a shopping trip to unearth the perfect attire for her dinner date with Warner. A shop attendant, prejudiced by appearances, attempts to take advantage of Elle's supposed naivety. Unbeknownst to her, Elle's background in fashion merchandising equips her with an astute understanding of clothing. This results in a sharp retort that catches the saleswoman off guard. As evening descends, Warner whisks Elle away from her sorority house to a lavish restaurant. Amid the sophisticated ambience, Elle showers her boyfriend with praise, only to be met with gratitude rather than reciprocation. Warner unveils his future plans of attending Harvard Law School and pursuing a political career, asserting that Elle's perceived frivolity is incongruent with his ambitions. In an unexpected twist, Elle concurs with his reasoning. Yet, amidst his address, Warner affectionately refers to her as Pooh Bear before promptly terminating their relationship. Elle leaves the restaurant, drawing a mix of curiosity and attention from onlookers. Warner, resolute in his decision, insists on escorting Elle home. After delivering her to her sorority, he departs, leaving behind a girl engulfed in heartache. The aftermath finds Elle seeking solace within her room's confines, a gesture of her emotional turmoil in the wake of the unexpected breakup. In the subsequent days, Elle is joined by Margot and Serena as they indulge in a nail salon session, aiming to uplift her spirits. Amid the salon ambience, Elle comes across a magazine featuring Warner's elder brother and his law student fiancée. This encounter triggers an ambitious notion within Elle, the belief that emulating this path could lead her back to Warner. She resolves to transform into a law student herself, hoping to prove her worthiness and win back his affections. Excitedly, Elle shares her newfound aspiration with her parents, who hold reservations about her choice. The academic advisor at CULA is similarly doubtful of Elle's admission prospects at Harvard. Undeterred, Elle clings to her determination, convinced she can overcome the obstacles. Margot and Serena raise concerned eyebrows at Elle's audacity, yet her sorority sisters rally around her, offering their support. Elle's journey includes submitting an impressive video essay, capturing the attention of male administrators. Months of rigorous studying culminate in a moment of triumph. Elle scores a remarkable 179 on the law school admission test and boasts a 4.0 GPA, securing her admission to Harvard Law School. The achievement is celebrated with her sorority sisters. Upon arriving at Harvard, Elle's entrance is accompanied by a moving truck filled with belongings, her convertible, and her loyal chihuahua, Bruiser. She quickly becomes a subject of judgment for her West Coast personality, clashing with her East Coast peers. Her distinctiveness sparks skepticism among her classmates, a notion exacerbated by her California demeanor. Her first day on campus, Elle surprisingly encounters Warner, who is taken aback by her presence at Harvard Law. This sets the tone for her interactions with her ex-boyfriend. During an encounter with the stern Professor Stromwell, Elle is singled out and temporarily dismissed from the class for being unprepared, much to the support of her fellow students. Taking a moment to regroup, Elle encounters Emmett Richmond, who extends his wisdom about surviving the challenging professors and coursework. As she engages in conversation with Warner, she learns he's engaged to a new girlfriend, Vivian Kensington, whom he also affectionately calls Pooh Bear. This revelation shatters Elle. In her emotional turmoil, Elle finds herself seeking solace in a salon, where she connects with Paulette Bonafondi, a manicurist. Paulette's personal story of resilience resonates with Elle, leading to some friendly advice and a hint of romantic interest from Up's guy. Determined to reclaim Warner's affection, Elle initiates contact by joining his study group with a basket of muffins. However, her efforts are rebuffed by Vivian and the group. This encounter leaves Elle feeling defeated, leading her to call her best friends for solace, only to learn of Margot's engagement and Serena's wedding dress shopping. Elle's spirits are temporarily lifted when Vivian extends an invitation to a costume party. Elle, clad in a bunny costume, arrives at the event, only to realize that Vivian is exploiting her for amusement. Rather than react negatively, Elle decides to play along, attempting to salvage some dignity. Summoning courage, Elle informs Warner of her intention to apply for Professor Callahan's internships. His response, however, is one of discouragement, echoing his belief that she lacks the intellect for such endeavors. Upon realizing that Warner will never rekindle their relationship or take her seriously due to his unrealistic expectations, Elle becomes driven to prove herself. She dedicates herself to diligent study and strives to showcase her genuine understanding of the subject matter. As winter arrives, Elle surprises Vivian's study group by actively participating and showing commitment. In the library, she encounters David Kidney, a fellow student, who lends her a hand in reaching a book. Elle's approach to studying becomes more earnest, with her raising her hand during class discussions and providing accurate responses. Her efforts in a pivotal interaction with Paulette, where she assists in reuniting Paulette with her dog, underscore her growing confidence. During a class taught by Professor Callahan, a case analysis sparks a debate. While Warner earns praise for his contribution, Elle's counter-argument outshines his, leading the professor to declare her the victor. This impressive display earns Elle the opportunity to apply for an internship under Callahan's guidance. In the subsequent semester, Professor Callahan opts to select a group of first-year interns, including Elle, Enid, Warner, and Vivian, for a significant case. Elle is elated about this opportunity and celebrates with a shopping spree. The case revolves around Brooke Windham, a prominent fitness instructor accused of murdering her wealthy husband. The class assumes that Brooke married for money, but Elle contends that Brooke is a fellow Delta Nu sister whom she admires. During a visit to the jail, Brooke provides her account of the events leading to her husband's death. Faced with murder accusations, Brooke refuses to present an alibi and threatens to lie if called to testify. Post-visit, Elle introduces herself to Brooke as a role model, eager to learn and grow from her experiences. On another occasion, Elle confides in her close friend Paulette at the salon. When the Ups guy makes a delivery, Elle notices that Paulette is hesitant to engage with him romantically. Sensing an opportunity to help, Elle shares her unique technique known as the bend and snap. This playful method creates a buzz in the salon as both customers and employees join in. The discussions within Callahan's legal team continue as they delve into the murder case. Elle presents her thoughts, suggesting that the victim's daughter or ex-wife might be the culprits. Vivian is tasked with fetching coffee for Callahan, an assignment that highlights the power dynamic within the group. Elle's convictions about Brooke's innocence, despite the lack of an alibi, drive her to visit Brooke in jail, offering her support as a fellow sorority sister. During the jail visit, Brooke confides in Elle, revealing that she was undergoing liposuction on the day of her husband's death, a detail that could damage her reputation. Elle promises to keep this secret, deepening the bond between them. This newfound respect prompts Vivian to re-evaluate her perception of Elle, even disclosing that Warner's entry into Harvard was facilitated by his father's influence. Immense observations of Elle's potential further underscore her capabilities. Witnessing David Kidney's unsuccessful attempt at asking a girl out, Elle intervenes by pretending to have shared an unforgettable night with him. This shifts the situation and garners attention from the girl, leaving Elle with a satisfied grin. Amidst a court proceeding, Brooke's pool boy, Enrique, takes the stand and implies a romantic involvement with Brooke. Elle's intuition suggests otherwise, and she skillfully exposes Enrique's true orientation in the courtroom, undermining his credibility and revealing his boyfriend's name. The revelation shocks the court and aids in challenging Enrique's testimony. Elle's confidence takes a hit when Callahan makes a move on her, leading her to believe that the internship was offered for inappropriate reasons. Following this incident, Vivian misunderstands the situation and mocks Elle, mistakenly thinking that Elle had slept with Callahan to secure her position. Devastated, Elle contemplates returning to California but confides in Emmett before making a decision. Emmett and Vivian visit Brooke in jail, sparking a conversation about Elle's departure. Emmett defends Elle, and Brooke, unimpressed by Callahan's behavior, replaces him with Elle as her lawyer. However, Elle's status as a law student requires her to work under Emmett's supervision. As the court case unfolds, Elle's circle of supporters, including Paulette, her new boyfriend, the Ups guy, Margot, and Serena, rally to witness her moment as a lawyer. Elle begins to question Brooke's stepdaughter Chutney, employing a strategic line of questioning. Initially faltering, Elle regains her composure with Emmett's encouraging glance. Eventually, Elle exposes Chutney's lie by highlighting inconsistencies in her story. Elle astutely deduces that Chutney's alibi, involving hair perming, is a fabrication due to the timing of the murder. Chutney's confession reveals her intention to kill Brooke out of jealousy for her father's younger spouse. The court responds with awe at Elle's skillful unraveling of the truth, leading to Chutney's arrest and Brooke's exoneration. After the trial, Warner approaches Elle, seeking reconciliation, having recognized her capabilities. Elle, now empowered, rejects him, realizing his superficiality. Elle exits the situation with newfound confidence, leaving Warner humiliated. The film concludes with Elle's graduation, where she is celebrated as the top student in her class. In her speech, she addresses her fellow graduates. Meanwhile, Emmett has established his law firm and is in a 2-year relationship with Elle, with a proposal planned for the upcoming night. If you are interested in such films, please proceed to the next video on the screen, and also share your thoughts about this film in the comments. Give us a like and subscribe. Goodbye.